You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Concerned about me? I'm fine. The Cienjo is always courteous with its captives. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago. But Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the matrix of prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to, and that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. Proportions that neither you nor you know.
Hey, Lorcha, you didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is the Foxians. As for the Vidyadhara, my mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of... What do you know?
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you?
Yes.
A friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest. firewood.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's chart.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands.
Enough. I've no interest in conflict.
Let me through. Dodge this!
You!
We're not going anywhere.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'll receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I've no interest in conflict.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet. My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think...
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Curious. How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional... If it hadn't been for a...
Strange.
Come with me. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. Are you kidding? That's not what we want. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared. Currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged in this process. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshe and longed for the blessing. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xianzhou. That's when the hunt... What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Follow my charge. Time for the master. Show no mercy.
Told you I could fight. Phew! You can't run!
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless! Hear this thunder!
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
foregone conclusion. Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
My turn!
Follow my charge. Here is thunder. Let's begin. I'm fine. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Leave it to me. Stand down.
Not a scratch.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Time for the master. Show no mercy. Here is thunder. A well-matched opponent. Conflict is pitiless. Let's begin.
Lend me your strength.
of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Here, there's thunder!
Time for them.
Show no mercy. Stand down.
I'm on guard.
Sagacious discernment!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Passing of time.
Was that it?
A well-matched opponent.
Conflict is pitiless!
Leave it to me.
Mustn't fall. You'll pay for this.
Okay.
Follow my charge.
Here, there's thunder!
Time for them.
Show no mercy.
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
You'll pay for this.
A foregone conclusion. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless!
I'm on guard.
This battle is unavoidable.
Here, there's thunder!
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless!
Let's begin.
Time for the master.
Show no mercy.
Lance at the ready.
Here, there's thunder!
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Leave it to me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Stand down.
We need a strategy.
Stay calm.
Conflict is pitiless.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Leave it to me.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder.
Let's begin.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Leave it to me.
Stand down.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Celeron changes everything!
Conflict is pitiless!
And forward! You will not take away our hope!
Lend me your strength.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Here is thunder!
Brave new world!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy!
Ready to be crushed!
Right!
Time for the old world to collapse! And forward!
Stand down! Conflict is pitiless!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Engulf the past!
Lend me your strength.
Power translates into hope!
Troublesome. Must
The only redemption!
Here is thunder! Show no mercy!
Power translates into hope!
enemy targets detected. Lend me your strength. Ready for another?
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Lend me your strength. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Stand down.
Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
Lend me your strength.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Stand down.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lance forward. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ready for another? This battle is unavoidable. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Leave it to me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lance forward. Lend me your strength.